Welcome to Quick Rip. Big B here with you. Hey, I hope you're doing well out there, fight fans. Talking a little Yoel Romero in this video because we had Bellator 285 that just went down on Friday, September 23rd. That came to us live from Dublin, Ireland. It was a pretty good card overall. I managed to catch a good portion of the fights. I was definitely satisfied. Now, I want to talk Yoel Romero because he took on Melvin Manhoef in the co-main event, where he ended up finishing the legend, basically the knockout artist that is Melvin Manhoef. Romero ended up finishing him in the third round, had him down on the ground and pound with elbows, nasty fucking elbows that put Melvin into dreamland there. It was a little bit scary for a couple of minutes, actually. It was like, is this guy gonna be okay? But thankfully he was. He came to, and you know what? He seemed to have all his senses there in his post-fight interview where he did announce his retirement. So thank you very much to Melvin Manhoef for an incredible fucking career. One I don't know if we'll ever see the likes of again. I mean, that's intense shit from Melvin Manhoef. 29 knockouts. It just does not get any better than that. But I want to talk a little Yoel Romero because Yoel Romero doesn't have any plans on retirement. So the thing here is, in his post-fight interview with Big John, he basically said he wants to go to 185 and grab the belt at 185. Now, of course, the big question is, can he make weight? The weight cut's a huge fucking issue. I mean, Yoel Romero is a huge motherfucker. To make 185, that's a lot of cutting. I mean, he just fought at 205. Going into that fight against Melvin Manhoef, he was ranked number 7 in the lightweight division. Why does he want to go to middleweight? Well, I have my own theory here, because looking at the rankings here, light heavyweight, you know, you get up, let's have a look at the top 5 in light heavyweight, because that's where he's, you know, he would maybe move up one spot. So when the new rankings come out, let's say he's ranked 5, 6, 5 would be the tops, right? But I mean, we got the champion, Vadim Nemkov. Number 1 ranked, Corey Anderson. Now, those two are set to face each other in November, so that's going to be a hell of a scrap there. Number 2 rank, we have Phil Davis. Number 3 rank, we have Ryan Bader. Those are some tough fucking names, and I strongly believe that those are not good matchups for Yoel Romero at this point of his career. Now, you jump up to middleweight, and I can only assume that this is the theory here, that it's just an easier path to gold, right? And that's no knock on the middleweight fighters by any means, because they're, you know, they're some of the best in the world, and they're ranked for a reason. I just think that some of these guys are possibly a little bit better matchup for Yoel Romero in his twilight of his career here. Because we've got champion Johnny Eblen, undefeated, 12-0 as a pro, undefeated even as an amateur, overall 15-0. I mean, the dude does not even know the word defeat. Crazy shit there. He actually just beat, in his last bout there, Gegard Mousasi. Now, Eblen did come out and tweet, basically, he said something along the lines of another legend he can retire, or somewhere along those lines. I'll put the tweet up if I can find it here to get exact what he said. But basically, he said he's game to fight Yoel Romero at 185. Now, that's by no means an easy matchup for Romero, but I believe it's a better stylistic matchup than somebody like Nemkov or Phil Davis or Bader or even Corey Anderson for that matter. I mean, those are some heavy fucking wrestling names, and I don't know at what is Romero now, 46 years old. I mean, he's a fucking machine, but there's no way his cardio is what it used to be. It's just not humanly possible. So we got number 1 ranked Gegard Mousasi, number 2 Fabian Edwards, and sitting at number 3 we've got John Salter. So you see what I mean by just better matchups for Yoel Romero, and I firmly believe that that's why he's eyeing the 185. Of course, going back to the weight cut, is he going to be able to make 185? Is he going to be absolutely fucking drained if he does make 185 and he hits the cage? Does he get a title shot right off the bat? I mean, these are all fucking huge fucking questions that hopefully are going to be answered in the coming months here. Because I mean, if Yoel Romero's serious about dropping to 185, he's got to get that on that immediately and get that diet under control. Obviously, if he does get an immediate title shot, which at this point of his career I would be okay with, I would be okay with him getting a title shot. Be like, okay, here's your shot, your one last chance at gold. If you win, it's your choice if you want to defend, but if you lose, maybe it's time to call it. I mean, I don't know. He still has. He's obviously still dangerous, but he's not what he used to be. He's not. He's just older, right? We all get a little bit slower. It's just time. Something that's it's one battle that you just can't fucking win. What do you think? Let me know down there in the comments. While you're there, give me a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. Cover everything from BKFC, Bellator, UFC, MMA. We got it all here at Bowls, Beers, and Brawls. Who do you want to see next for Romero? Do you like him going to middleweight? I personally think it's a good move stylistically. The only question, of course, huge question, is can he make 185? It's going to be tough, especially if he challenges for the title. He's got to make 185 on the dot. I don't know. Let me know down there in the comments. Should he stick at light heavyweight? I mean, he doesn't look bad at light heavyweight. He's jumping up in the rankings. It's just, to me, there's some really tough matchups to try and go for gold there. Let me know what you think down there in the comments. Thanks for joining me. Till next time, everybody. Take care and peace.